Hi, Rachel. Welcome to the call. I'm excited to have you as a part of our Wellness Awareness series. We are leading this up to our Health Expo that's coming up on the 9th, which is very exciting. Our title is called Crossroads, and our idea is that we really want to meet people who are maybe using a lot of what the medicinal world has to offer and where that meets the alternative world and how they can kind of use both tools side by side. And what you bring to the table is really beautiful, and I'll let you share about that in a little bit. But Rachel Shue is a Beata. What would you call your title? Beata, are you a
I'm a director.
director? Awesome.
Yeah. So I'm the administrator of the office.
That's very cool. So I've heard the name Beata, but I don't really know exactly. I didn't know what it meant until I started talking to you. So I'm really excited for people to get a better idea of what it is that you guys have to offer. So I'm going to start off and say, how did you get involved with Beata, and what's your sort of career history?
Sure. So my career history is I'm a total non-clinician. Prior to coming to the company, I knew nothing about anything in the medical field,
Oh, interesting.
and really kind of was thrust into the medical field when I had my son.
Mm,
I had a very difficult pregnancy and ended up having an emergency C-section at 29 weeks
mm,
and ended up with this little 3-pound baby boy in the NICU.
mhm,
And had no idea what was going on, had no idea, what to do or how to handle it,
mhm.
and really was just completely beside myself. And those nurses and those individuals made such an impact on me that I wanted to make sure that, whatever I did in the future, that I wanted to care for somebody and help.
Oh.
And really kind of changed my total career path. I was actually in HR and did HR for like a staffing agency, and just people to work. Like it was, just warm body, put them to work, go to work, come home, make a check, and that was it.
Yeah.
So this really kind of fulfilled that inner love for me, to
Mm.
make sure that I made that impact. Initially my thought was is that, oh, I'm going to be a nurse. I can be a nurse and I can care for people. And as I dove more and more into it, I discovered that I am not a caretaker. And that is not my forte. And I struggle to care for my own children. So, when somebody throws up, I'm the one that runs the other way, opposed to running to help. So this is my way of being able to kind of give back and to help.
Mhm. I love that. Okay, that's beautiful. So tell us a little bit about what Beata does and who it serves, please.
So our office, we serve, I always say we serve the underserved, because 90% of our patients are some sort of government funding. So our office does Medicaid, we do VA benefits, we do block grants, any kind of government monies that are out there.
Mhm.
Try and link people up so that they don't have to incur the cost of home care if they choose to stay at home.
Mhm. I love that. So that's actually, I was just telling you that I've always thought of home care as like pretty expensive, like it kind of like a extra cost. So it's really neat that you're helping people connect those dots and find a way to make it work.
Yeah.
And sorry, go ahead.
We do have sister offices that do that piece of it. We just don't. So the way Beata is structured, we have individuals that do private pay. We have individuals that do children. We have individuals that do, a trach and vent, like nursing level of care.
Yeah.
But my office is specifically, CNA level and personal care level
Hmm.
home care.
That's awesome. Okay. Um, all right. So most healthcare practitioners find a niche or area of expertise that becomes their favorite. And I feel like you've already talked about this a little bit. Can you share any like personal experiences with clients that you've seen sort of have a really good experience with what you guys are doing?
Absolutely. We have one client, we'll just call him Mr. A. And he is, he's not your run of the mill client. He was born with cerebral palsy
Mm,
and is probably mid 40s.
mhm,
his parents are really involved in his care, but he doesn't want to be dependent on them.
Sure.
He's very aware that eventually they're going to pass away and he's
Mm,
going to need to be independent and he can't rely on them anymore.
mhm,
So he relies on us to, get him up, get him dressed, um,
mhm,
goes to work.
mhm.
We usually have a shift. I think it's Wednesday mornings. He goes to work and he's a prep cook at one of our local restaurants in
Oh,
Greensboro.
neat. That's awesome.
He preps his food, he comes home, we stay with him for the afternoon. He is always on the go. Like you never know what he's going to do. Or usually Friday, right about this time, he'll call in and he'll say like, hey, will you call my aide and tell her to make sure that she wears sneakers because we're going to go to the mall or we're going to go bowl movie.
Oh,
He's just very independent. And really that's what home care is about, is
mhm,
making sure that people, even with their disabilities or with their inabilities to be able to function,
mhm,
they're able to really still be that holistic person that they want to be.
mhm.
And they can still stay at home and be comfortable in their environment, and be healthy.
And make some of their own decisions, I think. Yeah, that's beautiful.
Absolutely.
Love it. Okay. All right. So that actually, I feel like I have a really good idea of what you guys offer, and I think it's beautiful. So, lastly, this is a personal question for you. What is
Okay.
one thing that you do on a daily basis to help yourself feel your healthiest?
I work out.
Yay! Can you
do
share
some
what? Yeah.
sort I do some sort of physical activity every day, whether it be yoga or,
Mhm.
and not recently. I'm actually coming off of a very large cold, which is why I sound very manly. I either I love to run, I love to bike, I love to be outdoors. 9-year-old that was 3 pounds when he was born is
Aw.
very active.
Mhm.
So we are always running to keep up with him. I live in like Randolph County, so we live out kind of towards the woods, um,
Mhm.
but love being outside. We have a 100-acre farm that we just, kind of just trek around on just to be outside.
Love
Um,
it.
so I try and be outside as much as I can, or as a full-time mom working, but whether it be lifting weights in the gym or, doing yoga or something, I'm just very active.
I love that. That's a good answer. All right. Well, Rachel, thank you so much for joining us. I can't wait to meet you in person at our expo on February 9th. Please share this with anyone who might be interested in hearing more about what you want to do.
Okay.
Have a great day.
Thank you.